Hi everyone, Amy here from Amy's Planner and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do something a little bit crafty. So I've been playing around in my personal rings, and because I'm using it primarily as a social media planner, I wanted to keep some of my social media stickers in here. And I thought, well, I've got the pockets, I could use those, but I don't really know how to do pocket stuff yet. So I'm like, oh, well, let's do something else. So I made it's not quite a divider, but it's a kind of a pocket divider, I'm going to call it. That's what I'm going to call it anyway. Which, let me just put that to one side. If I take these stickers out, is just some cardstock from Planners Anonymous with 2 pockets that's been punched to suit my planner. And I've made one, but as it turns out, one is not enough. So I'm going to make another one. I thought I'd share that with you as I do it. These are just some of my Beehaven Designz social media stickers, which I've put on some reusable sticker book paper. So I can just put them in my planner when I need them. So what I'm going to use for this insert is some paper from Planners Anonymous, just because I like their paper. And this is from the Rainy Days collection. I'll also use some washi from the Rainy Days collection, some double-sided tape, scissors and a pencil, and my paper trimmer and my single hole punch. So if you're interested in following along, that's what I've done. Now, let me just make sure I'm close enough. All right, I feel like that's a little bit better. I'm going to use, which paper am I going to use? I'm going to use this piece, which is the flowers, and it's got a bright yellow background. I think it's just gorgeous. And I will probably have this as the back, and then this is the front. And where's that washi gone? Because I feel like that washi is going to sit better on this side than it would on that side, just because it's a bit darker, whereas this one's a bit lighter. So what I need, if I haven't lost it, is in the back of my planner I have a clear divider. This one's from May Paper Co. Just so I've got a clear divider in the back so I can do stuff with it. And that's what I basically use to measure up the height and the width of what I'm making. So let's do that now. And mark it with a pencil. So the first thing I'm going to do, hang on, let me just make sure that's square. Yeah, now it's square. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to trim the top off so that I have that piece uncreased for the future. And then lining up where'd it go? I was going to check this again. You know what they say? Check twice, cut once, or whatever it is. Measure twice, cut once. I don't know. Actually, what I need to do is I need to measure it on this side because this is the side that I'll fold. And then I'm just going to fold it as straight as I possibly can, like that. Oh, look at that. That is the straightest I've folded anything ever. Anytime ever. And then I'm just going to trim it. that. Might need to trim it a little bit closer in a minute, but that's all right. And there is the basis for our divider, pocket divider. So basically what happens now is we trim up this bit, and that's this pocket, and then we use that bit to make the second pocket. But I am going to just trim it down a little bit because actually I'll trim it down in a minute because it ends up being a little bit wide. Now I want the pocket a little bit higher this time, so I'm going to make my first cut to here, and then my second one there-ish. Yeah. So you could do this step with a craft knife and a ruler, or you can be a little bit more up in the air like I am. Doesn't really bother me if this isn't perfect. I mean, perfect is nice, but if it's not perfect, it's not perfect. It's pretty perfect. And then where do I want this? Where did I mark that? Where did I mark that? Let's have a look. I've marked it there now. And again, you could do this with a craft knife or anything else. I'm just going to go for it because that's who I am. And what I normally do is I get almost there and cut the rest with some scissors, just so I don't cut too far. Like that. Ta-da! One pocket. Now, what I'm going to do is with this bit that I've cut off, I'm actually going to put it in there. So I have a second pocket, which is that one there. So 2 pockets. And because this is the same color, that's why I'm going to use the washi to differentiate between the two of them. But as you can see, now because they've got the extra cuts, it's too wide. So I'm just going to work out where it is. Actually, I might glue it down first before I trim it, because then I can trim it all at once and then put my holes in. So before I stick it down, let's put some washi over it. Like this. Nice and simple. I could put a second layer over it, but I don't think that's going to achieve anything. So I could make it thicker. I'm not going to. And then, so this will go here, and that'll go there. So you can now see that there's 2 pockets. I'm using double-sided tape to do this. You could use glue, you could use adhesive tape, you could use glue tape, you could use anything that you wanted. That's the side that's going to be a bit wide. And I'm just going to stick it down. All right, so I've just put the double-sided tape on the 3 edges. I have gone a bit further in on the edge that's going to be on the ring side, just so, like, when I know that when I glue this down, there's going to be a little bit of overhang. So I wanted to make sure that I wasn't putting glue on the overhang. And then, you know, again, if you want to use glue tape or normal glue, or whatever, that's all fine. Same process. I just like double-sided tape because it doesn't leave a residue. Gosh, can't speak. And it also doesn't make anything lumpy, which I find that glue sometimes can. Yep, and then you just trim off the excess. All right, so I've just trimmed off that edge, and I'm not quite square, but that's okay for me. Last thing I'll do is I will glue down this bit here with my double-sided tape. All right, double-sided tape down. Again, because I know that I might need to trim this edge, I'm just going to tidy that up for a second. I've put a little gap in there just in case I'm not trimming off any of the glue. And we'll just stick it down. Ta-da! There you go, 1 pocket, 2 pockets. Easy. And I do need to trim a little bit, so let's just quickly do that. Could use a paper trimmer to have the edge just a little bit more square, but c'est la vie, I suppose. And that's the majority of our pocket. The only thing really left to do is put some holes in it, which I will do like this. And the reason I use my single hole punch for this rather than my my bigger hole punch is 2 reasons. Firstly, this is quite thick in some places, and this is a more heavy duty punch. And secondly, I find that the other punch doesn't like going through more than, say, 2 or 3 pieces of paper at a time, and the card is difficult for it sometimes. So very quickly, and that's it. So I'll grab my planner back, put this bar back in the back. So when I was cutting or punching the holes, I'm a little bit close on the top half, but oh well. Again, it's something you're not going to notice so much unless I like yank it out by accident. In my planner, let's put some stuff in it so you get a good look. And there you go. It's a gorgeous little pocket. I'm really happy with that. I think it looks fantastic. I really love the paper, like the yellow, and you get a little bit of flowers, and then the back's really nice as well. And it's just pretty. I'm really happy with it. I think it looks really good. I like it more than my first attempt, I have to be honest, except for the fact the holes are a little bit close on this side. Because this pocket's a bit bigger, that's why I'm happy. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you would like to see more crafting videos, make sure you let me know, because I never quite know if anyone likes these. You can follow me over on Instagram to see more of the different things that I'm doing. I'm trying to be a little bit more creative in my planner now that I can, take things in and out. So hopefully I can be more creative. Make sure you subscribe to my channel here and over on Instagram just so you can see what I'm doing and, get involved. And I will see you next time. Bye.